In the corporate world, financial security is a fortress, but cybercriminals have found the side door, and AI just handed them the master key. Welcome to Cybersecurity Threat AI. I'm your host, Lora. Today's episode dives into financial and corporate exploitation, and it's more real than many companies realize. With us again is our returning expert, Derek, who's helped investigate some of the most sophisticated breaches in Fortune 500 companies. Derek, where do we even begin?
Let's start with this. Most corporate hacks aren't brute force attacks. They're surgical, they're social, and now they're smarter than ever.
You're saying these attacks don't look like a hacker crashing through a firewall?
Exactly. It's rarely about crashing in, it's about slipping in unnoticed. Imagine an AI tool that scrapes LinkedIn, matches names, roles, projects, even calendar patterns, then impersonates your CFO in a perfectly timed email asking for a vendor payment. That's not a future threat. That's happening now.
That's terrifying. So how are companies being exploited financially? Let's break it down.
Sure, there are three major threat categories. Business email compromise, BEC. Attackers spoof executive emails to trick finance teams into wiring money. AI now makes these emails context-aware and frighteningly personalized. Vendor fraud. Cybercriminals infiltrate vendor conversations, then step in at the right moment, sending new bank details or fake invoices. Executive impersonation. Deepfake voice calls or video messages from CEOs or CFOs telling employees to take urgent financial actions. These are emotionally manipulative and timed for maximum pressure.
So they're not just stealing data, they're stealing trust.
Perfectly said. The financial hit is huge, but reputational damage and internal chaos, that lasts longer.
Can you share a real example? Something that actually happened?
Sure. A European energy company lost over $240,000 when attackers deep-faked the voice of their CEO during a phone call to a finance officer. The officer followed orders and transferred the money, thinking they were doing their job.
That's like something from a movie, and it worked because the voice sounded real.
Yes, AI voice cloning is now good enough to mimic tone, accent, and even pauses. Combine that with urgency, this must be done before the end of the day, and people fall for it, especially under pressure.
Where do these attackers operate from? And how coordinated are they?
Many operate from countries with weak cybercrime laws. They work in groups, coders, social engineers, linguists, and even project managers. It's organized crime with quarterly targets.
That's chilling. Do these groups also use AI to find vulnerabilities?
Increasingly, yes. AI tools can scan codebases, analyze email patterns, monitor executive speech in public talks, then use all of it to create believable content or find weak points.
So what looks like normal business activity, like a keynote or a press release, could be feeding these criminals.
Exactly. The more information you put out, the more ammunition they have. That's why corporate security isn't just about firewalls anymore. It's about controlling narratives, timing, and internal process hygiene.
Process hygiene? What do you mean?
I mean, companies must enforce strict verification steps. No financial action based on email alone. Always follow multi-step confirmations and never override security just to save time. It's basic discipline that stops sophisticated scams.
What are some warning signs that a company might already be compromised, even if they haven't noticed financial losses yet?
Great question. Here are some early indicators. Unusual access patterns in finance tools, emails being read faster than expected, sudden login attempts from foreign IPs, or weird tone shifts in executive messages. AI-written emails feel off if you're looking closely.
So the key is being both vigilant and trained to spot the subtle stuff.
Exactly. The biggest security risk isn't the AI. It's assuming you're too smart to be fooled by it.
I love that. So how should companies prepare? What's your top advice?
3 things. 1. Train everyone. From interns to C-levels, everyone must understand modern social engineering and AI tactics. 2. Use AI defensively. Behavioral monitoring tools can flag anomalies fast, even subtle ones. Invest in them. 3. Simulate attacks. Run drills. Use real-world scenarios to test if your team follows protocol under pressure.
That's fantastic advice. Cybersecurity has always been about tech, but now it's also a performance game under stress.
Well said. Stress makes humans predictable, and that's what AI-powered attackers are counting on. Flip that. Train your team to stay calm, think critically, and challenge everything.
Derek, this was eye-opening. Companies don't just need better tools, they need better habits.
That's it. Secure minds create secure systems. Technology is only as smart as the people using it or defending it.
That's all for today on Cybersecurity Threat and AI. If you work in finance, leadership, or tech, share this episode, because in this new threat landscape, awareness isn't optional. It's your first firewall.